Hey man, what it is? This is Dame, and I am your host, and this is By Any Means. There go the Cash App, $ Dean by any means. There go the PayPal at Dean by any means. Y'all already know what I'm about to say. I don't care if you leave $1, $10, $1,000. It is much, much, much appreciated. Y'all, it was going down yesterday at the Terrence Crawford fight. We got so much to talk about. So many different things happened from Jared Anderson getting knocked out to Andy Cruz dominating to David Morrell having to chase a bicyclist for 12 rounds to Big Baby Miller and Ruiz just out there slopping sweat and just two big bulls in there to Terrence Crawford and Madrimov in a straight out dog fight. But the biggest storyline of the whole night has to be, did y'all not hear Turki Al-Sheikh spill the beans? Now, I guess y'all gonna blame gervontadavis for what Turki Al-Sheikh said. Is that what we gonna do? We all gonna sit up there and act like we deaf and blind, like we ain't hear what the man said. Y'all know the man had an interview yesterday. If y'all, just in case you missed it, it was some interesting things that he brought up, y'all. Amazing. Turki Al-Sheikh first. He spilled the beans on who Terrence Crawford's next opponent may be. They asked Turki who would he like to see Terrence Crawford against. And it was a name that I wasn't surprised by at all. I understand. I think it's a great fight. I ain't mad at that fight at all, to be honest. Mr. Virgil Ortiz. Turki Al-Sheikh said that the fight he wants to put his money up behind is Terrence Crawford versus Virgil Ortiz. Yeah. So the way that they was butt kissing yesterday, oh my God. Let me double back. America, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Y'all might as well have told the man to pull up his turban. I mean, to pull up his whatever they call that thing that the man be wearing. And yeah, y'all could have just kissed him on both cheeks. First off, he holding Dana White hand like he holding Dana White hand like a wife that he's trying to show around the office. That's first of all. Then they inducted this man into the Hall of Fame already, y'all. What is an honorary Hall of Fame? What is that? It's either you're in the Hall of Fame or you're not. Whatever. America, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. The way y'all was butt kissing that man, your excellency. I wish I would call. He is not the prince, y'all. Y'all understand that, right? Y'all calling that man his excellency. He is not the prince or the king of Saudi Arabia. He works for them. He is not them. That's first of all. If I did call somebody your excellency, it wouldn't be the prince. It'd be the king. Y'all just out here. He's not the guy with all the money putting up all the money behind it. He gets a fund, y'all. He gets a certain amount of money he could spend from the royal family. That's who he is. Anyway, America, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Anyway, Turki Al-Sheikh spilled the beans. Argue with Turki Al-Sheikh. Do not argue with Dean on Shakur Stevenson and this gervontadavis thing. Lord have mercy. We saw a lot. We saw Lomachenko seeming like he's very motivated and wasn't with his family. That's number one. Him and Shakur Stevenson was having an all-out argument on his sideline. That's number two, saying that they both want to fight each other. Lomachenko said when he come back to the sport, hey, boxing hacker, boxing hacker, boxing hacker. He said his next move is when he come back to the sport is not to fight Gervonta, it's to fight Shakur Stevenson. But anyway, Turki Al-Sheikh said that Shakur Stevenson, William Zepeda, Eddie Hearn, Oscar De La Hoya have all agreed to fight. Y'all remember a couple days ago or last week, it was reports out that this fight was supposed to happen and they agreed to terms. Never mind. Now, I don't know Turki to be a liar, But I don't see why he would have to lie on something that he's probably going to put his bread up behind. That's first of all. I ain't tell the man to say that in front of everybody. I don't even think Turkey, see, this is the thing about dealing with people that's from overseas. They don't know context and understand YouTube and how Americans work and operate. I don't even think that he know he wasn't supposed to say that. But once you said it, it was said. Turki Al-Sheikh said that Shakur Stevenson, Eddiehearn, Oscar De La Hoya, and William Zepeda have all agreed to fight. I want to know, Shakur, from Shakur's side, how can you be waiting on an offer from Gervonta Davis when you have already agreed to a fight? Don't argue with me, argue with Turki Al-Sheikh, the guy that went up there and said this, that's putting on boxing events, that I'm pretty sure knows more than Dame or any of you fans or YouTube channels know behind the scenes. I'm pretty sure of that. Why that was concerning, because the part that y'all didn't hear was Shakur Stevenson and Eddiehearn. Why is that important? Because that would mean that Shakur Stevenson basically is already signing with Matchroom, but they just haven't made it public. That's why I say I don't think that Turki understood that he wasn't supposed to say that. Why would Eddiehearn need to agree with it if Shakur Stevenson is not signed to him yet? Didn't I tell y'all I let people talk that like to talk? Because you get to see how full of ish they are. Didn't I tell y'all that? Why would Eddiehearn have to agree with anything if Shakur Stevenson wasn't signed with them? Can somebody please answer that question for me? No, take your time. Take your time. I just need somebody to go answer that question for me. Put it in the comments. That would mean that Shakur Stevenson is already signed with Matchroom. They just haven't made it public. So don't be surprised if Shakur Stevenson comes out and he has signed with Matchroom. I'm going to say it again. Don't be surprised if Shakur Stevenson comes out and signs with Matchroom, because Turki Al-Sheikh has already alluded to it that he has. So he spilled the beans three different ways, because we didn't know about the Virgil Ortiz thing. That was just rumors. But it ain't too much rumors when they kissed the man. Listen, y'all, do y'all see the way they kissed that man butt last night? Why wouldn't I believe what he thinks going to happen is going to happen? He been getting the fights he said he wants so far. So I'm just saying, y'all, I ain't got the bread. I don't put on boxing events. He do. I ain't from Saudi Arabia, but all I know is what the man said, and he didn't have to say that. I know how to listen to English. I know what that means. I'm not going to be naive and act like I don't know what that means. I need to know, how could Shakur Stevenson be waiting on a Gervonta Davis offer if he's already agreed to fight William Zepeda, which would be in October? Around the same time he would be supposedly going to fight who? Gervonta Davis. So is this why you haven't got to call back Shakur Stevenson, but hasn't nobody said anything? Because why would I send you a contract if I know, because I'm pretty sure Gervonta and people like him are more in the know than we are. Why would I send you a contract if I know that you've already agreed behind scenes to fight William Zepeda? It's a great question, ain't it? So listen here, y'all. Turki Al-Sheikh has spilled the beans. He giving out cars. You know what I'm saying? They playing the Saudi Arabian national anthem out this joint. Got Eminem out there performing, which I never want to see again. I ain't gonna lie. That was highly boring. I am my guy, but I didn't like his performance. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie and act like I did. But it doesn't change the fact that Turki, said what he said. Do not be surprised if Terrence Crawford is fighting Virgil Ortiz next, because Virgil might get this belt. Do not be surprised if Shakur Stevenson is signing with Matchroom and he's going to fight William Zepeda. That's all I'm saying, y'all. Just don't be surprised and don't try to blame Gervonta Davis. Because I'm sure Gervonta Davis ain't talked to Turki Al-Sheikh. I'm pretty sure of that. He in Paris. I'm pretty sure he ain't talked to Turki yet. So, like I said, y'all can sit up there and get mad at me for reporting exactly what you heard. I don't care. That's how boxing fans, y'all are so crazy. Y'all will get mad at me and other content creators for pointing out something Turki Al-Sheikh said. And something that was reported a week before Turki said it. Y'all already know what this is, though, right? Bing, by any means. And I holla at y'all.